This is Matt for Into Boxing. Delighted to be joined today at the Wasserman Media event by Brad Pauls. Brad, huge event, Channel 5, terrestrial TV. You've got a tough fight in Ryan Kelly. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel great. I've been training since January, and it's definitely a step up. Ryan's ranked above me, so it's all to gain for me. And yeah, massive platform, Channel 5. Someone said earlier they get like 1 million viewers or something like that. So adds a bit of pressure on it. But yeah, I'm excited. It's good.
You don't look like you're feeling the pressure. Cool, calm, collected today on stage. No bad vibes between either of you. Both quite respectful. What do you know about Ryan? Obviously, we've seen his record. He's got a few notable losses on there. It's like some Mickinson, etc. have gone on to do great things. But it's a step up for you. What are the dangers of fighting Ryan?
I think he brings a lot of strengths. I think he's obviously got the championship experience. I think he can box a little bit, but I think it's my time, and I think he's the perfect opponent that will show how good I am. I'm very confident I'll win, and I think the best of me beats the best of him.
Is this just down to good matchmaking? You're on your path, he's on his, and you think this is the right time for you to sort of make that step up, and he's at that point in his career where you'll be able to bring out the best in you? You just sort of said that, I'm not trying to repeat it, but what sort of tools does he have that you think it'll make you perform to your best? Is he going to come forward and you're going to be able to show something different? What's he going to do that's going to bring out the best in you?
Yeah, I think he's a come forward fighter. I think he likes to fight in the pocket, which always makes for an entertaining fight. I can do a bit of everything, but I tend to get a lot of success coming forwards. And he brings a championship experience, and I think I'll win this fight. It lets me know if I'm ready for the British title, and that's what we need to know, and that's my dream belt. And I get this win against Ryan, and it puts me in a great place.
A lot of people talk about titles in boxing. I want to be world champion, I want to be world champion. And I think Callum mentioned on stage, we're very lucky in this country to have a belt like the British, because he described it best. It's that sort of belt that says, you know, you're ready now to step up to world level. How much of a carrot and how big a motivation is that British title, you know, in your mind going into this fight?
Massive, massive. Look at the British title. There's no like different version where you get a different governing body or nothing like that. There's one British title, and if you're going to fight for it, you have to fight someone very good and it's credible. That's why it gets a lot of respect, the British title. And for me, I don't think there's been a British champion from Cornwall since 40s, 20s, or maybe 100 years ago. Wow. If you can name any. So
I don't go about that far.
Yeah. So I want to make history for my county, and I believe I'm good enough to win a British title. So it's time to prove it.
You mentioned this will be a British title eliminator, and we obviously know what that means. It'll mean that you'll potentially fight the winner of Linus and Denzel, but obviously you mentioned you and Linus are the same gym, so I assume that won't happen regardless because of how close you are. But would that ever happen if it made business sense? It'd have to make very good sense, wouldn't it?
We get asked this quite a lot, and there's too much to lose. I think our coach Terry wouldn't know where to go, and I don't think it would ever happen. I think after the British, there's ways to navigate around each other. So and I like Linus; he's a nice guy.
He's locked in on his interview over there, isn't it? No. So, ideal scenario for you is you win, he wins, he vacates, you fight for the vacant. Yeah.
That sounds all right, doesn't it? That's if it goes like that. I think he'll probably have a voluntary maybe, and I might have one in between. But yeah, he gave me a verbal agreement. He'll vacate for me. So
you're hoping you're going to stick to that then?
Verbal contract, man.
Oh gosh. Finally, just let us know, yourself versus Ryan, how do you envisage that fight ending? Do you think you'll be able to take him into deep waters and get him out of there, or do you think your boxing ability will take you to the full distance?
I think it's whatever I choose, to be honest. I think people underrate my boxing ability. They think I'm just some come forward knockout person, but I'm not. I can box when I want to, so I'll see how the fight goes, but I believe a comfortable win for me.
How much more have we got to see of you? You know, when people say we've only seen 20%, 30%, and you've just said there, you know, people think I can just come forward. Are we going to see something different that night? Are we going to see your sort of, not full array of tools, but just more of you in that ring?
Yeah, I think you're going to have to. I think you have to see a lot more of my arsenal to get this win. It's not someone I can just walk through. I'm going to have to apply my strategy and apply my boxing ability. I think you're going to see about 52% of me, mate.
Wow, still a little bit more to go as well. Look, Brad, thanks for talking to Into Boxing. I'll be there fight night. We'll catch up fight week. Good luck for training camp, and yeah, terrific fight.
Thank you very much. I'll see you on fight night.
All the best.